A pair of American cities reeling from mass shootings that left 31 people dead have taken their calls for action and show of solidarity to the streets 1 week after the carnage. In Dayton, Ohio, early this morning, dozens gathered outside a bar in the city's popular entertainment district, where a man equipped with a military-style rifle started shooting last Sunday. He killed multiple people in the attack and would be dead himself within minutes. The Dayton Daily News reports many people visited the district from out of town this weekend to support the grieving community. The shooting in Dayton occurred less than 24 hours after a sunny day in the Texas border city of El Paso turned to bloodshed.
Hands up, hands up!
A man targeting Mexicans and armed with an assault-style weapon killed 22 people at a Walmart in a busy shopping complex. 6 of the victims were Hispanic. Residents of a Mexican city just south of Texas held a mass on Saturday to mark 1 week since the massacre. Across the border, people marched through the streets of El Paso to denounce racism and call for stronger gun laws. Democratic presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke blamed President Donald Trump's rhetoric for the shooting.
Not only did El Paso bear the brunt of this hatred and this racism, perpetrated not just by white nationalists and terrorists and Klansmen and neo-Nazis, but by the very President of the United States of America himself.
We have been having this conversation for far too long.
Most Democratic presidential contenders were in Iowa, where they urged Congress to take action and implement an assault weapon ban, universal background checks, and other gun control measures.
Who in God's name needs a weapon that can handle 100 rounds?
The first thing we have to do is do what the American people want us to do.
Somewhere between a water balloon and a Predator drone, America gets to draw a line in order to keep ourselves safe.
In Washington, an activist group that holds nightly protests outside the White House called for gun reform.
It is time now to stop this.
And as dusk turned to night, a candlelight vigil was held by members of the El Paso community who had a dueling message.
It's hard to blame it on a specific thing. My main focus today is to focus on the 22 lives lost. Don't want to talk about Trump during this time. I want this to be about my community.
Last week, Trump suggested that he wanted to balance any congressional action with the views of the nation's powerful gun lobby, the National Rifle Association. The organization opposes gun restrictions, but a week later it remains unclear what specific steps, if any, the Republican president would back.